You're the Attorney General of the state of Minnesota. Do I have that correct? That's a yes?
Sir, you're aware of my job. You know the answer to that.
You're not going to answer my questions? Are we going to start this way? Are you the Attorney General of the state of Minnesota, yes or no?
You know the answer.
Mr. Ellison, you're in my courtroom now. You're under oath. So I suggest that you answer my questions. You the Chief Law Enforcement Officer of the state of Minnesota, yes or no? Let's try another question. Are you familiar with the $9 billion in historic fraud out of your state, including the $250 million in the Feeding Our Future program alone? You familiar with that? Don't turn to the pages in your book to get your potted answers. Are you familiar with it? Yes or no?
Yes, I am familiar with it.
Very familiar, aren't you? Because the people who ran the Feeding Our Futures program came to you in your official office in the state capitol December 11th, 2021, and asked for your help in getting investigators off their backs. They complained to you for upwards of an hour about state investigators going after them, and they begged you to help them, and you agreed to it, amazingly. And we know you did.
That's not
because
true.
It's all caught on tape.
Yeah,
Every single sentence is caught on tape. Here's what you said. Let's take a look. You said, it's not a question. You said to them, send me the names of all these folks who are investigating them. You said to them, send me their names. And I'll take that list and I'll call the person over at Education who was investigating them and say, what's going on? Why am I getting these complaints? Then you went on to say, I already have my team working on this. What day should we get together to discuss it again? You didn't.
Well, wait a minute.
I already have my team working on this again. That's not you?
I have my team assisted with the information that led to the prosecution and conviction of these people.
No, you did. Mr. Ellison, you're an attorney, are you not? Then I'm sure you're familiar with the legal term of that's a crock of shit. Because virtually everything you have stated here before this committee has been an absolute crock of shit. Isn't that true, Mr. Ellison? No, don't look behind you to get advice from some representative of the Democratic Socialists of America. They can't help you here, Mr. Ellison. You are before a congressional committee, Mr. Ellison, and you are under oath. Anything you say can and will be used against you, if need be, in a court of law. So I will ask you again. Are you familiar with the legal doctrine of that's a crock of shit? That is a yes or no answer, Mr. Ellison. A simple yes or no answer. That's all we need here, Mr. Ellison, just a simple yes or no. But you can't do that, can you, Mr. Ellison? Because you are so compromised and snuggled up with all the corruption that has taken place up in Minnesota that you're lucky you're not already behind bars for your crimes. However, I can assure you, Mr. Ellison, your day of reckoning will come. And when it does, I want you to remember when we here on this committee gave you the opportunity to tell the American people the truth, but instead you chose to lie. You chose to lie, and you chose to side with the corrupt fraudsters of Minnesota. Did they promise you a cushy job once you left office? Did they offer you piles of money? Well, whatever they offered you, Mr. Ellison, it will not get you out from behind this 8-ball. Oh, no, sirree. It won't do that at all. What did you say? No, repeat it, Mr. Ellison. Repeat it so the American people can see you for the DEI hire fraud that you are. You are not a good attorney. Hell, you barely made it through law school, and it was a shitty law school at that. Then it took you 14 tries before you passed the bar. If you failed that many times making a Harvey Wallbanger, you couldn't become a bartender, let alone a sitting member of the bar. You are a disgrace to the profession, and you should be stripped of your license to practice law. You're not fit to be a dog catcher, let alone the attorney general of a state government. You're a thief and a liar. And how you managed to connive your way into this job is an absolute mystery to me.